Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Seasons COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons looking like to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Yo. What's happening, folk? It's your boy. The one, the only. Why do I sound like this? I don't know what's going on. I have to figure out this. Anyway, it's the one and the only.
DJ Protocol.
That's right. OG, triple OG, Savannah, GA, the Seaport Pro. I'm in the house, baby. It's the 22nd day of August, man. Year of our Lord 2025. And jeez, y'all. Where has the time gone? Where, oh, where has it gone? It is out of here. It's out of here. The year is almost over with. The year is almost over with. And what do you have to show for it? Huh? What you got to show for the year that's almost gone? Worked on some new projects, maybe? Huh? Fulfilled some things? Knocked out a couple of goals, I hope. Well on the way to knocking out those goals, maybe? Whichever it is, however it is, man, I wish the best for you. I sure do. Because you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to handle what needs to be handled. It takes a lot to knock out these goals. Missing one more chat. Yeah, I don't know how much this is worth, but I'll go ahead and pop it out. Yeah, man, it takes a lot to get those things done, and you prayerfully have persevered. You, my friends, have done the necessary to make sure that life is good and that your goals are being accomplished. Who is this guy? Who is this guy over here on Kick? I don't know who that is. It's a bot. Bots be gone. We get rid of bots around here, man. Bots get trashed. We don't deal with bots. Shouts out to all the bots, though. Bots be botting. Just like thoughts be thoughtin'. Anyway. Shouts out to everybody checking in, man. Shouts out to the Rumble crew. I see ya. Shouts out to the YouTube crew. I see ya. Everybody gonna get the roll. And everybody who's over there on the wonderful world of Facebook, man. Appreciate you for checking in. But unfortunately, we can't see you. No, we can't see your comments. We can see that you're there, though. right? I'm looking at you. Let's see who's checking in on over here. I see you. I see you over there. I have to check in on my phone, but we can't check in on the computer because, well, Facebook be Facebooking, man. So if you want to be a part of the fun, I need you to join us on Rumble or join us on Kick. We're over on YouTube too, but YouTube aren't too friendly. So since they aren't too friendly, we ain't even gonna worry about them. We'll put the stream over there for those people who just can't get with the times, but we're moving on, man. We're over on Rumble. That's rumble.com. And we're on kick.com. And all you got to do is look up your boy. See right there, Protocol. PRO, the number 2, KALL. Look me up. I'm there. Come on over. Yep. See, there's another one. There's another one over there. Whew, boy, the kickbots be botting, boy. Shouts out to the kickbots, though. Shouts out to the kickbots, but we don't do the bots over here, man. But I'm not affiliated over there just yet. I'm still working on getting those checks checked off that Kick require. Kick requires a little bit of you if you want to be affiliated. You have to unlock achievements and all those good things. But hey, I'm on my way. You gotta get 15 hours in 30 days. I think we're gonna knock those out. I'm at 10 of 15 now. By tonight, I should be at 12, maybe 13. And then this weekend, for sure, I'm gonna knock that out. I'm gonna do some gaming for sure this weekend. So come on over to Kick, man. And let's make streaming great again, all right? Kick looks out for all their platformies and the people who put in the time and the work. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so definitely going to get, since it's mainly a gaming platform, definitely going to get more game streaming in. I think there was a new update on GTA, so I'm going to check that out. I have nothing to do this weekend now that we had a fish rodeo tomorrow, but unfortunately it's been postponed until the 20th of September due to there being inclement weather, right? It's actually storming pretty good outside now. So hopefully we can make it through this whole stream tonight without any power failures. And unfortunately, when the power fails around here, the internet goes out as well. It's kind of a simultaneous thing for some strange reason. Generator can kick on all it want to. The Comcast goes right out with the light. So, yeah. Crazy work, but it is what it is. We've all experienced that here together on the show. We just stick it out and make it do what it do, you know? All right, so we're going to get ready to talk about this week. Because this week was something crazy. This week was something crazy. You hear what I tell you? We had the police in the Pope threaten to pull a trigger on a young man's head. We had a Low Country Boil extravaganza in the county schools, and we got mixed parent reviews. Then we had the release of a Jubilee video, one black radical versus 20 conservatives. I call them conservatives. Yeah, that went crazy, and man, it's amazing the amount of disrespect that went to flying around this motherfucker. Oh, Keisha Lance Bottoms, she came and visited Savannah, and that stirred up some people. Man, there's a whole lot of foolishness. A whole lot of foolishness that took place this week. And we're going to talk about all that and then some. But first, as always, we got to kick the show off right with some dope-ass music. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, well, it's no different. And we're going to have some dope music from the homie. Actually, I'm going to switch that up. We are going to we're going to listen to something else. There's a song, since you know the Steppers are taking over. The Steppers are taking over. And my boy got him a hit with this one. All right, my boy got him a mean hit with this one. This song is called The Step, man. There's that. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this to moving and get this show rolling. We're going to start it like we do any other time, and that's with some great music. And this is, as I said, this is Greg G, 380, and Cupid. And the name of this song is called The Step. So let me find, there it is. Oh, man. Oh, I found one even better? Nah, I ain't found one better. Did I? I thought I found one with my boy Salt on it. I thought I found one with my boy Salt on it. I didn't, though. I didn't. Excuse me. All right, y'all. This song right here is called The Step. Let's get it. No, that's got too many COVID masks in it. All right. I feel some type of way when I see them COVID masks. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm so for real.
Is the step, yeah, the stay.
Well, why is it muted?
DJ play this song, keep stepping, y'all.
Hold on, wait a minute, the heck? What is really good in these streets?
Is the step, yeah, the stay, yeah. Greg G, you know, swing right, swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping, y'all, keep stepping, yeah. Now turn around, hit the step, it's going down. Swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping, y'all, keep stepping, yeah. Now turn around, hit the step, it's going down.
Step with it, do your dance and just step with it. Work it out, work it out, work it out. No breaks, no slowing down. We came to party. If you just walked in to jump in and get started, I see you grooving. Just do your thing and just step to the music. Say, yeah, this my jam. That jelly shaking, not jam. I like big money, money, big money, money, money. Big money, money, big money, money, money. Do you love to step to this music? Do you love watching me do it? Sit back and watch me get to it. Greg G, 380 and Cupid.
Swing right, swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping, y'all, keep stepping, yeah. Now turn around, hit the step, it's going down. with the hump. Gon' step now, step now, step now, step now, step now, step now, step now. I ain't got nothing but love for you, girl. Watch how you back it up, cute with the curve. Swinging all around, it's your word. If it's contact, Miss Pearl. I don't wanna fuss and fight, I'm trying to hush tonight. Finna get out of here and take flight. This step for the step, but not getting stepped on. Remix step song, stepping all night long.
Swing right, swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping, y'all. Keep stepping, yeah. Now turn around. Hit the step, it's going down. Meet me on the dance floor, let me see you do the step. Swing it left and right until you ain't got nothing left. Everybody's grooving while they're dancing to the song. Get it on, get it on, get it on, get it on. Oh, the party's jumping, the music's bumping. We're in the spot tonight, that should tell you something. And by now you should be in the room. And if you're not, I can show you what to do. Swing right, swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping, y'all. Keep stepping, yeah. Now turn around. Hit the step, it's going down. Swing right, swing left, go ahead and do the step. We gon' party all night long when the DJ play this song. Keep stepping.
And that, my friends, is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights with services covering everything you knew and might have missed. We expect to be in the air in a moment's time because we've been cleared for takeoff. We want to ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and place your luggage and your overhead compartments or under your seats. What the? There's a bug. It's freaking annoying me and it's throwing me off. Anyway, I told you put your bags under your seats in the overhead compartments because we're getting ready to take off, all right? I want to ask that you please put your seats and your tables in an upright position at this time because, you know, we're getting ready for takeoff. Also, I want to ask that your electronic devices, your tablets, your cell phones, anything you may be partaking in tonight's show on, make sure they're plugged up on the charger or fully charged. We don't want no types of issues happening to where the show gets interrupted like it just happened a second ago with the lights flickering and internet going out. All right? Got your ass. Smoking is allowed for the duration of this flight and journey. Thank you for choosing Real Ninja Airlines. Please enjoy your flight. "30 minutes in, we done had some internet problems. What's this? Look here. They telling me right now. I done got a notification on my computer. Hey, your internet went out. But the problem seems to be resolved now. No shit. I thank you for the update, Captain Obvious. Anyway, guys, I asked y'all already, but how was y'all week, man? It was good. That was dope. I'm still waiting to see. You know, Facebook don't like me too much no more. But I called out some folk. Because, you know, we had some shit happen this week. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. Let me get my camera right. Get my camera back right where it need to be. Yeah. Let's see a little bit more. No other way. Let's see. Come on with it. Oh, yeah. Just a little more. Oh, just a little bit. All right, whatever. We'll be there. All right. So, yeah, we had some things jump off this week, right? You know, Amanda Seales, she took on those 20 coon servitors. I'm calling them coon servitors. Because them niggas some goddamn coons. I said it. They are completely disenfranchised with the black plight, with black history, with black information, with just being black in America. And it's, look. If that's your lived experience, then by golly, you live that. But what you will not do is shit on the lived experiences of other people. If you are uneducated about Black history, reparations, systematic oppression, systematic racism, if you don't know what any of those things are and you can't speak on it, well, by golly, you should just shut your fucking mouth. Yes, that's right. I said it. You should just shut your golly mouth. Because gosh darn it, it's been entirely too much things that has happened to people of melanated skin tone in this country for you to sit your wannabe white ass up on Mark Zuckerberg's internet. Mark Zuckerberg and Meta is taking over everything. This is now Mark Zuckerberg's internet. You will not sit your ass on Mark Zuckerberg's internet and disrespect something that you have no connection to. Okay? I won't allow it. I'm not going to sit back and watch it happen. So you niggas just went up there, played the ultimate Sambo role, and then gave that heifer a win, and then opened the doors for all these motherfucking This shit cut off again. What in the tarnation? Oh, Lord. So you mean to tell me that the only people... You mean to tell me that the only people who've been getting this stream has been YouTube? This is crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, y'all, we gonna make it. We gonna make it through the night. God willing, we gonna make it. Check in where you at, man. You over there in the chats, man. Check in, man. Let me know where you at. Let me know where you at. Let me know you still here. Cause the internet is internet. But yeah, you took your behinds on this here stream, this publication, this production, and you allowed the name of Black conservatism to get drugged through the mud. Mainly because you don't care. Because you got your 5 minutes of fame. Yeah, you got your 5 minutes of fame. And you think it did some good. But now you're the laughingstock. And as my brother Cannon so elegantly put it, you're out here making surviving Amanda Seales videos. Oh, this happened and she was this and that. You didn't do your research? No. No, you thought you were great armed with your Fox talking points. Guess what, guys? Newsflash. Have you noticed you've never seen me on Fox? And it's not like I haven't been questioned about being on Fox. I've been approached 2 or 3 times about being on Fox. But what happens is I don't conform to what they're looking for. No. See, I can sit here and say, hey, look, you may think that reparations isn't owed, but that's based on your ignorance and lack of education. See, you don't understand the definition of the word reparations. All right? So because you don't understand that reparations is the repair of an injustice done wrong to a people or a community by a government or by an entity, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand why reparations will be needed. But you do, because you, Mr. White Man and Miss White Lady, you will say, oh, the government under control of the Democrats, they destroyed the black household. They put the welfare state. They took the man out the house. You will say that. Yeah, it's the single parent household. That's why the black community is so bad. You will say that. But you won't say that reparations is due? When clearly that was something negative perpetrated on the people by the government? Is that hard for you to fathom? What about the crack? Because you love to talk about the drug dealers and the crack. Okay, well, what about the Republican administration that facilitated the placement of crack cocaine and guns in neighborhoods, and then used the money off of said operation to fund a war? Would you say that there's some repairing that needs to be done? Would you say that? Would you sit there and say, you know what, look, that's real fucked up that generations was destroyed, whether it was because they were put on these drugs or these drugs was introduced to their community, all to fund an American war? That is wrong. Kids grew up without parents, moms who were strung out on that shit, dads who was selling that shit and got locked up because of the war on drugs. We need to do something to fix that family, because you know what? There's no telling where that family would be had the American government not put that in their neighborhoods. Or what about the removal of wealth? What you mean the removal of wealth? Yeah. Property. Real estate is the biggest wealth creator in America. The biggest wealth creator in America, real estate. And we had local governments that perpetuated, facilitated, and allowed the stealing of property, the destruction of real estate. Families ran off of their land, and then fake deeds created. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of instances there. I know it's hurtful, and a lot of people don't want to face that. They don't want to talk about that, and the past is the past, but the past creates the future. So when you got people who live that, and every time they damn near get up on their feet, they get smacked the fuck down, and then they tell those stories about being smacked the fuck down, what do you think happens? And Lord, let's not talk about the non-existence of systematic oppression, because we know it exists. Systematic oppression, systematic racism, it exists. And it operates and is facilitated on all sides. Black people, white people, Asians, Mexicans. It's real simple. When you have a system and a particular people controls the system, then they're going to do what they want to do within that system to get ahead and to keep anybody who they don't want to get ahead. For years, it was done by white people to black people. And then, once those people got rich, then they said, you know what? Fuck it. Why just stop at black people? Why not just do it to the poor in general? And that's where we've been. But then you get in cities and places where, you know, black people get in control and they will oppress someone. They'll oppress white people. A lot of white people get oppressed because, you know, they feel like they're getting some get back. And then they oppress black people. Hell, we can talk about right here in the city of Savannah. 9 representatives on that city council. A mayor, 2 at large, 6 alder people. 7 out of that 9 is black. Do you know that there's a majority of black people who sit on that council and stop other blacks from furthering business practices? Yeah. Yeah. We've talked about it on the show. Young lady who's black, owns an event space, and misses out on money. Although she does damn good. She's a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. So she gonna get it in. But she has to be creative because she's capped at the knees by black alder people and black city officials. Oh, well, the neighborhood says they don't want to have any buy the drink alcohol sales. You know, it's going to add to the deterioration of the neighborhood. She's not opening a bar. It's a place for weddings and receptions and corporate events. And they're saying that she can't have a liquor license. They're doing it to their own kind. So you can't just sit there and say, oh, well, it's only white people in power that do this to black people, because you're wrong. You're wrong. And you need to be able to address that. See, this is why you couldn't put me in there with Amanda Seales. I've seen people, Amanda Seales needs to come in. Hey, I know somebody in Savannah. Amanda Seales needs to, I sure wish Amanda Seales will come and talk to this one Trump supporter. Niggas, we know who you talking about. You ain't got to sub me, motherfucker. Tag me, bitch. And I'll mollywop that hoe. You know, in Hotepistan, we got a saying, you don't argue with women. Well, God damn it. You got so much shit to say. Come on with it. Uh-oh. We got some freezing and some lagging. Yeah, we got some freezing and some lagging tonight. Open line Friday. Open line Friday. But you know what? I don't see y'all coming in. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't think you're with it. I think you're scared. I think it's only good enough for you to make comments and poke fun on Facebook. I don't think you got the nuts to come and say any of the things that you say over in the comment section. I think you're bitch made. You can prove me wrong, but I doubt it. I think you're bitch made. I think you say what you say for kiki caca moments, and that's it. So the doors of the plane is open. If you want to join, if you feel like you have a better position than I do, if you care to explain why you feel as though I'm a coon or a Sambo, as some of you put it, bitches who don't know me, Marissa, niggas who I've never seen before in my life, Joe ATL or whatever the fuck your name is, and all the rest of you motherfuckers. Come on. Come on. We'll gladly have this conversation tonight on the stream. But you're not going to come. You're not going to come. Trump may say he's going to come, but you're not going to come. And that's just the way it is. Because you're bitch made. Just wanted to get that out there. Just wanted to put that out there for all the people out there enjoying the show. Shouts out to everybody's checking in over on Rumble. I see y'all piling in. Shouts out to my people over on YouTube. I even see I got some people over on Kick. Shouts out to y'all. It's a busy night tonight, man. HJ still streaming. I see Maj is live. Shouts out to Maj Torre, man. Black Guns Matter. Speaking of, hey guys, something dope is coming real soon to the city. Shouts out to all my day ones, man. My day ones is holding it down like no other, and I appreciate y'all. We got something dope coming, y'all. Produce. We got something dope coming up, and I would love for y'all to be in attendance. It's during the greatest weekend in the world, and that's the 912 weekend. I find that so fitting. HotepCon 2025. It's going down the weekend of September 12th through September 14th. Right here in the SAV. HotepCon 2025 cookout hosted by yours truly, the one, the only
DJ Protocol.
It's going down, man. You have got to get here, man. HotepNation.com/HotepCon. Click on Get My Tickets. See, there they go right there. Tickets are $125. All you got to do is go to that website and then click on Add to Cart, man. Add to Cart and then finish it on out. But check, man. It's going to be something dope, man. We got the Hotepistan Mixer going down at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. We will have a live edition of Friday Night Flights, live from the Hotep Kickback, right? Live from the Mixer. And then we're going to do about 2 hours worth of show. And then it's Hotep After Hours, man. It's going down amazingly. You understand what I'm saying? Can you dig it? It's going down amazing, yo. We're going to hit the city streets. We're going to hit the SAV. We're going to experience Savannah. Then we're going to get some sleep. Because tomorrow, then the very next day at 10 a.m., it's the Strong Dad Walk. And that's going to be good because it's going to be in Savannah. And there's going to be a lot of history that can be viewed and talked about on the walk. A lot of scenery. yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome, man. So get it in, man. Hotep Strong Dad, man. Shouts out to Strong Dad. That's our local muscle head or meathead. No Diddy. Yeah, he's a muscle guy. That guy is, yeah. Shouts out to Strong Dad. And then well, at 2:00 we got the Hotep Cookout. Hotep Cookout, 2 p.m. man. It's gonna be at a undisclosed location that you will only find out about if you buy a ticket to Hotep Con, man. It's going down. My partner Kate Hotep's coming down from B-More. He's gonna hold it down frying the fish, and because he feels like he's the best fish fryer in all the world. And then yours truly, I'm on the grill.
DJ Protocol, like that fuel.
That right. I'm on the grill, holding it down. Speaking of, man, I got some. I just got some fresh wood. No Diddy. Pause. Pause. Got some fresh wood for that event. So I think I'm going to process it and turn it into charcoal. Maybe this weekend or next weekend. Yeah, man. I be doing my own thug dizzle, man. Y'all got to get with the times, man. I got to get with the times. Don't take no lines. You know what I mean? Anyway, Hotep Con's going down, man. Hotep Cookout, and then, you know, the after hours that night. And then the next morning, we're going to have the farewell breakfast meetup. So you got to get your ticket, man. You got to get your ticket. All access pass, VIP gift bag. You get the mixer appetizers, and you get your food at the cookout. It's going to be something amazing. So make sure you're in the building, man. Make sure you're in the building. I got to see when Candy leaving, man. We're going to have to try and get we got to get a gun range day in as well. That's necessary. That is necessary. We got to get us a gun range day. So we can see what we can make happen. Anyway, moving right along. You guys, you got the latest shakeup that's taking place around this thing, man. It's got some white folk going crazy. Yeah, y'all, they got some white people going crazy in these streets. Because, well, we got a new rebrand. Yep. We got a shakeup in these streets. We got a shakeup. Backlash over Cracker Barrel logo change. Just check this out.
This. Many of the right blaming wokeness tonight. Donald Trump Jr. posted earlier, WTF is wrong with Cracker Barrel. But it's not just the right who seems to be outraged, because tonight, the official handle for the Democrats is posting, we think the Cracker Barrel rebrand sucks too. A lot of the frustration here has to do with the company abandoning a core part of its aesthetic, that old country farm. Knickknacks on top of a fireplace, vintage photos, farm tools on the walls. The loyal customers, the new logo just screams corporate. Why do you think people become so emotionally invested in the logo?
A logo at the beginning starts as an empty glass, and over time it's filled with meaning. And another name for that is brand equity. But for most people like you and I, it's nostalgia. You build this nostalgia over time. Every commercial, every time you hear that name, and that logo dwells up all that. And so when you make a big change like this, you run the risk of losing all that brand equity.
To me, that's what it's all about. To me, it's all about the brand equity. Cracker Barrel's old country store is just that. It's the Cracker Barrel. It's the old country store. Now there's people, oh, Cracker Barrel is racist. It is, look. I've been eating Cracker Barrel all my life. Cracker Barrel is my daughter's favorite breakfast place. We go into Cracker Barrel and get treated like royalty. They love seeing my baby walk in when she walk in. Nothing but love in Cracker Barrel. Best pancakes you can find on 95. Cracker Barrel. All this, oh, they're racist. Oh, they're racist. Oh, no. You just suck. You just suck. And you feel like any and every white person is racist. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You're just an idiot. That's the only way I can put it. You're just an idiot. But who's even more of an idiot is the corporate people who are changing the name of Cracker Barrel. I don't think this is a go woke situation. I think they just feel like there's a new generation of people. All the boomers are dying. We're going to move away from the old country type feeling, and we're going to go with this new bland bullshit. They're not the only ones who changed their logo. They're not the only ones who changed their logo. Look at Wendy's. See if we can find Wendy's logo change. Y'all remember this? Or did y'all forget it? Did you forget that this was once the Wendy's logo? They got rid of old-fashioned hamburgers, and they got the quality is our recipe, and they just left the red head pigtails, and they changed the way that Wendy's is written. They're not the only one. Who else did it? Who else did it? Who else did it? Let's just be real. Or did y'all forget? Did you forget? Look how many logo changes that Burger King has had. I mean, let's just be honest. It's a part of business. Some businesses do it. And it isn't always for the best. And for Cracker Barrel, it wasn't the best, because you still have people who are attached to what Cracker Barrel stands for, what Cracker Barrel meant. Do you know that Cracker Barrel lost almost $100 million? People withdrew their money instantly. Instantly. Because they do, boy, this is not going to end well. And I don't even think it's on some, oh, they're being woke. I think there's stupid people talking about the woke shit. I don't think it's woke. I don't think they're changing because of being woke. I don't think they're changing it because, oh, we're going to get this old cracker off of here. No. I think they changed it just being idiot corporate people. They're thinking too bland. And it backfired on them. So I hope they have some kind of way of making that money back. Because what they're doing sucks. I know I need to go in there and I need to do some shopping. I got some things I got to get before they remove the store. Because you know they're getting ready to take away the store. It just says Cracker Barrel. It doesn't even say Cracker Barrel Old Country Store anymore. So the store is on the way out the door. So I need to go do some shopping. Some things in there that I saw last time I was there that I need to get before it don't be there anymore. But y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with this. Oh, it's all woke and everything. Look, everything is not woke. A lot of it's just plain stupidity. Hit the like button, share the stream, let people know Pro's live, man. Let them know we live and Pro is going in the lines, man. Look, jump in the comments, yo. You got something you want to say? You want to tell me something? Savannah, y'all was talking all that shit. Now I done hit. Y'all niggas is running and hiding now. I have you talking in a falsetto. Talking in a falsetto. Don't forget, scam a barcode at the bottom of the screen. Scam a barcode at the bottom of the screen. Shouts out to the Ivory Bay Community Development Corporation, man. We are looking to make some guala guala. We're trying to open a trade school. And we need to buy the building. We need to buy the building. We need about $200,000. That's the goal. The goal is $200,000 just to buy the building. And we're going to need some more. But if we can buy the building, we can make everything else happen. $200,000. It's the goal to get us to that house. Or that building, rather. So we can go ahead and get some trades in the community because we need it. We need it. Shouts out to John Bolton. Get this house rated. John Bolton got his ass. Oh, shit. Alligator Alcatraz got shut down? Who shut down Alligator Alcatraz? Hold up. Wait. Alligator Alcatraz got shut down? Oh, a judge ordered it. Okay. What judge, I wonder? Kathleen Williams. Let's see here. Judge Kathleen Williams. Should have known. Should have known. Should have known. Should have motherfucking known. Judge orders Alligator Alcatraz to get shut down. Look, man, this shit here. I'm so tired of these politics as usual shit. Like, bro, it's time to kick ass, man. It's time to kick fucking ass. This shit's dead in the water. This shit's dead in the water, and it's time for people to start peeling foot to ass, bro. Dead ass. Woosah, let's go on to what I was getting ready to say. I told y'all to share the stream, right? Because they don't want my black ass out here in these streets. They don't want my black ass out here in these streets. They don't want my numbers up. They don't want people to watch. They don't want people to know what's going on. They are not fans of that. So I need y'all to share the stream. Let people know we live, man. I watch my Rumble numbers plummet like a summit. And this ain't right. Let me see. Let me move this over here. All right. That's that. That's that. That's that. All right. Shouts out to my people over there on YouTube. I see y'all. Where y'all watching from, man? I meant to go over there and tap in with my boy Marge, man. Told y'all Marge Teray was live. Oh, wow. What happened? Did my Rumble freeze out? My Rumble didn't freeze out, did it? Nah, it didn't freeze out. There it is. All right. I'm just making sure everything is good, y'all, because, well, we had internet hiccups just a second ago, and shit is shit. Anyway, yeah, I was about to say, man, President Donald J. Trump made a statement recently, and I think I should have rolled up before the show a fresh blunt. I think that's what I should have did. But I didn't. So I'm here now. I think that I think my president sometimes is just a little too brash. He doesn't too often think clearly on the statements that he makes. And then in turn, that ends up hurting him. Man, look, I literally just was talking about this woman. Look at this here. Is this? Yeah, that's there. All right, look. I literally was just telling you about these people and the blocking of the liquor license when they thought blocking an alcohol license was going to stop you so you create a bigger stream of income. Girl. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all thought y'all was stopping something. And look what you did. You done pushed her into an even bigger blessing. You thought you was stopping the blessing, but when you was anointed and covered by the great man upstairs, your ass and all your weapons will never prosper against a real nigga. And now you done pushed her in the... She can't keep a U-Haul there. Look, that's new. She got a truck. She got a pickup truck. She ain't had no pickup truck. She ain't had no. She got to get more money, more monies. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Shouts out to you, sis. Shouts out to you. Them motherfuckers thought they was doing something when they hated. Didn't know that they was working for God and all they hating. Suckers. Anyway, back to Trump. I got sidetracked because that was like literally, we just talked about it. And I don't know. She could be watching the show. She could be lurking. She might not. I don't really know. But 19 minutes ago, she posted, God got a way of making your enemies look like fools. Thanks for the motivation. I needed it. Make them motherfuckers look like fools, you some bitches. Anyway, let's go find this. Cause see, what he said. Oh Lord. Oh shit. Oh, this nigga here. This nigga here. This nigga here. Lisa Cook, the fraudster, big old X through her face. And they can't say, oh, he's racist and he's doing it to black people, because it's a black man right there. So, haha, too late. Barr, Jefferson, Lisa Cook, the fraudster, Bowman, Ruben Waller. So, Biden people, Trump people. Trump's finna have a new one, so it's finna go 4-3 Trump. All right. We should not allow home state senators to abuse this courtesy by attempting to block committee proceedings for political or ideological reasons. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, nominating judges. All right. No, I need to go. We need to go back. This is all within today. We need to go back a little further than today. Political trials. No, that's not it. Where's the shit? He was talking about the museums. A day ago. Hold on. So, what's this? Trump ally calls on Bonnie to pro-feds cook over mortgages. Oh man, listen, it's been all right. So while I'm scrolling down looking for this, y'all seen all the mortgage fraud that's been taking place on the left? Like, these people literally concocted this shit on a dude who actually has real estate business now. A dude who has a larger real estate portfolio than all these motherfuckers. All right? Concocted some fake ass mortgage fraud shit for him. Meanwhile, Adam Schiff, Letitia James, the broad who bought forth the mortgage fraud shit on him, what this motherfucker, pencil neck, Adam Shifty Shit, that motherfucker, mortgage fraud on him. This Lisa Cook chick, mortgage fraud on her. That's 4 motherfuckers. Oh no, somebody else just got hit with mortgage fraud too. Somebody out like the DMV area somewhere. All these people on the left with the mortgage fraud shit. All these people on the left with the mortgage fraud shit, and you don't hear a little Bo motherfucking peep. You don't hear little Bo peep on these motherfuckers. Where's the news? Where's the media? I thought mortgage fraud was so wrong and no one's above the law. Oh, okay. You set yourself up every time. All right, let's see here. This is 3 days ago. All right, so maybe it's somewhere in here. Could someone please inform Jerome Too Late Powell that he is hurting the housing industry very badly? People can't get a mortgage because of him. There's no inflation, and every sign is pointing to a major rate cut. Too late is a disaster. So how many people? So all you people who Trump is big bad meanie and he's stupid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. How are your mortgage rates? Do you own a home or are you renting? Do you own or are you renting? Are you in an apartment? Are you incapable of achieving your own home, your own property? Is something hindering you from doing that? I wonder. All right. Where is it? Windmills. I know that wasn't 4 days ago. It could have been 4 days ago. It could have been 4 or 5 days ago. Let's go back. Let's go. At Harrigan, Highly, Copper Mine. Oh, okay. 3 days ago. Here we go. Here we go. Share the stream. Jump in the comment section. I want to know how y'all feel about this one. That internet debacle It done did a little something. Make sure my. All right, cool. All right. So Trump says the museums throughout Washington, but all over the country, are essentially the last remaining segment of woke. What's that word again? Old boomer. Anyway, the Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Listen to this now. This is a whole there's no period. There's no period until when I tell you this is. Now check this out. The Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible the country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. We are not going to allow this to happen. And I have instructed my attorneys to go through the museums and start the exact same process that has been done with colleges and universities where tremendous progress has been made. This country cannot be woke because woke is broke. We have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including in our museums. So there was a period of nothing about future. There was a period from the point of we're not going to allow it to happen all the way through to progress. Progress has been made, talking about the colleges and universities. The country cannot be woke because woke is broke, period. And we have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including in our museums, period. Whole statement right there. And people is saying that even though the man said where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden has been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. He didn't say we talk about this too much and we need to remove it. He says, and is talking about adding people who've been successful, people who've been bright, people who've added, the builders. Hold up. Because I think there it is. I need this back. There we go. Okay. So let me see. Is this the one? Yes. Yes, this is. Who we got here? This is 2021 Donald Trump's executive order on building the National Garden of American Heroes that will be ran by the Smithsonian. Okay? Chronicle our history to show that America is a land of heroes. Okay? National Garden is America's answer to the reckless attempts to erase our heroes, values, and entire way of life. On its grounds, the devastation and discord of the moment will be overcome with abiding love of country and lasting patriotism. This is the American way. All right? Now let's go. Let's go to these names. We got names: Muhammad Ali, Louis Walter Alvarez, Susan B. Anthony, Hannah Arnett, Louis Armstrong. Look, Louis Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Crispus Attucks. Like these are some of the first names on the list. Kobe Bryant, like we talking about heroes, people who show extreme patriotism. Look at this. Look at this list of names. Let me zoom in for you. Honoring additional American heroes. In addition to the requirements of subsection 3B of this order, the proposed options for the and inserting in their place the National Garden should be composed of statues, including statues of all these people. Look at that. Look. Look. Hey. Oh, look. Damn. Look, Trump so real he ain't get down with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but look at that. Oh, miss my girl. Miss my oh, look at that. Look. He want to erase history. Hold on. There's another name in here. I know she's here. Hold on a second. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, look at there. Look at that. Thurgood Marshall. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, he want to get rid of Black history, though. Ronald Reagan. You know what? He need to talk about the way, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of against him being in there. Him and Truman. Y'all know what Truman did, right? Y'all know what Truman did? Yeah, that's crazy. Because the names I was looking for is sitting right here next to Truman. You know what Truman did, right? Y'all know Truman with the highway system. You know, they took out a lot. We talk about reparations. Let's talk about how they used this highway system, right? To take out Black neighborhoods. We were talking about erasing Black wealth. We were just talking about erasing Black wealth, right? Highway system. Took out houses. Bomb. Took out whole neighborhoods. Bomb. We're going to give you what we feel is fair market value of your property. Oh. Taking my land and my house. What you mean fair market value? Ain't no fair market, nigga. This is my property. I chose this. And this is what it's worth to me. This is what it's worth to me. Okay? You're taking my house that I chose to root my family in, that is in close proximity to where I work, where I play, where my church is, where for me the sun lends properly so I could grow me a garden and whatever and feed my family. That I can take, and because I have taken pride in this home that I own, I can go to a bank or a lender and I can use that money to start a family business. I can use that money to send my kid to college. I can use this money to, damn, my family just, man, my kid just had this. How am I gonna pay? I don't even want to talk about it. I can't. My kid's sick. I got to pay for this heart surgery. I have to put my house up. I'm gonna have to use this collateral so I can pay for this. I'll pay off it again, but I'm gonna have to do that. Can't even do that. My house. And you giving me fair market? There's nothing fair to that price because this is everything that house means to me. And what I can do and how I can leverage that money. You remove my leverage and you know that, yeah, I got this at a steal and it is worth this and I'm going to give you this little bit of money. You can't go find nothing. Yeah. Just like that. Family wealth gone. Generational wealth out of here. I don't believe there's systematic oppression or that anything was done that you or they owe an apology. We don't go all the way back to slavery. No, you don't have to go all the way back to slavery. Harry S. Truman wasn't slavery. Ronald Reagan with the crack and the guns wasn't slavery. So shut the fuck up, you conservative. Talking about, oh, I don't see where they owe anybody reparations for slavery. Bitch, we ain't got to talk about slavery. I'm going to keep saying that shit. We ain't got to talk about slavery. Just admit where you fucked up. I need it on paper. I need it on more than just the money. I need it on paper. Yeah, I fucked up. I, U.S. government, under the control of somebody else, but I, nonetheless, U.S. government, put crack in the hood. I, U.S. government, put Dracos in the hood. I, U.S. government, put Finney in the hood. I, U.S. government, redlined and drew highway systems through neighborhoods. That's all you gotta do. And I think that need to be done for Harry Truman. I think that need to be done for Barack Hussein Obama. I think that need to be said about Ronald Reagan. And a few others. But they say they wanted to erase slavery and not talk about it anymore. True. Harriet Tubman. I would say, right? It literally say that like right there. Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman. It's right there. How can you erase slavery, but you're talking about them too? Huh? How? Where my man's at? You can't get rid of slavery and not talk about Abraham Lincoln. You can't. It's impossible. So when I hear people say, well, Trump wants to get rid of slavery because he said, oh, how bad. Look, hold on, man. Who was that? Let's see here. Shouts out to P-Ray. P-Ray's running P. Ray's running for Congress in Chicago. Let's see. I think it was here. Let's look at what these niggas is saying. Oh, we gonna talk about these niggas too. We gonna talk about that too. We gotta talk about this whole black-led city bullshit these niggas is on. But right now, I need to find Jesus. These motherfuckers be posting. It is the shade room. They made a statement. These fools talking about Trump and getting rid of slavery, erasing history. Let's see if I can hit this right here. Oh yeah, here we go. March. Okay, now. Hold up. Post you've seen. All right, let's see. Most recently. Nope. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh yeah, they've been talking about that whole Section 8 thing. Y'all heard about Section 8? They gonna change the numbers on Section 8. You got limited years. They're talking about having limited years on Section 8. I know where I can go. I'm about to go to fan page. I know he got it because I fuck with him about it on there. Yeah, they want to limit, I think, like 2-3 years for people being on Section 8, and then they're gonna transition them out. I have no problem with that. I am completely all about we're gonna talk about Van Johnson. I want to show y'all just the mindset of people when it comes to Van Johnson in the city, and this is crazy. And we're gonna talk about some of the things that this ignorant ass mother sucker is doing. All right, here we go. I guess I gotta bring you in it, homie. I don't want to though, so let me see if I can. Here we go. Y'all, president is now trying to erase the history. It was World Star. It was on World Star. Okay. The museums throughout. Now, we just read this whole thing, but look at what they do. They underline woke. And they underline how bad slavery was and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. And then they stop at the dash. They don't highlight nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. They don't do that. They don't do that. Nope. Okay, it was World Star. All right, so Donald Trump just announced he is going after the Smithsonian because they're out of control for teaching how bad slavery was. Now, was that what that statement says? Did he say they were out of control for teaching how bad slavery was? Or did he say they are out of control where everything discussed is how horrible the country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been? Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. That is what the fuck he said. But you have them saying Donald Trump has just announced he's going after the Smithsonian because they're out of control for teaching how bad slavery was. And then you have people who read just this comment right here, and then they say some stupid shit within it. Then they say y'all president is now trying to erase history. That's what it say. That's what it say. And that's my dog. My dog is smart as fuck. My dog is smart, but you know what? He's too Democrat gone. He's so Democrat gone that he can't even read the whole statement his damn self to figure out what's being said. And what happens? The man literally said, y'all rather promote on how shitty a person's life was and not about how they triumph. Nothing about their smarts, how bright their future is regardless. What you doing is literally what he talking about, but go off, slave. All right. Then they get 17 comments of people. Someone saying something of, you can't get rid of something like it never happened. So we supposed to forget about the Holocaust, slavery, Jim Crow, etc. never existed. Museums don't promote how crappy someone's life is. It's to remember what happened in life, good and bad, so the next generation doesn't make the same mistake that happened in the past, or encourage innovation. Again, like Nathaniel Horton said, he's erasing history because what he deems isn't right, but you keep on tap dancing, right? Motherfucker says, I'm tap dancing, but you stupid, sick bitch, can't fucking read where, oh, it's about the good and the bad. No shit, you stupid motherfucker. This is why you mix drinks for a living. It could be your passion or whatever the fuck you want it to be. I'm calling y'all asses out tonight because you can't fucking think. And I'm going to clip it up and I'm going to put this shit everywhere because you deserve it. You deserve it. How bad slavery was and unaccomplished, the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about future. Executive order on building the fucking garden of fucking heroes. You non-reading son of a bitches. These motherfuckers come tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you about some shit you supposed to hate, and you don't have enough nuts with yourself to go read some shit. This is why you faggots can't stand me. But this is why you faggots respect me, because you know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And now you're just a muse on my fucking canvas. This is what you are. The muse to my fucking canvas. You make it too easy. I told y'all it's an open line show tonight. Prove me. I got the screenshots to prove it. I said that. I gave you warning. I put it out there. You didn't want to come, so now you're going to find out. I told y'all was a little too much on that shit this week. And I don't care anymore. Fuck your feelings. You don't give a fuck about mine or my family, so why should I give a fuck about you? You're on the internet. He's a coon. He's a Sambo. Well, now the coon Sambo was finna roast your ass. And I'm going to clip it up and put it everywhere. And what can you say? Because clearly, everything that I'm saying, that you're calling me a coon and a Sambo for, because you don't understand, I'm proving my stances. I'm proving where I'm at with it. You're just emotional bitches. I'm on y'all.
I'm on your bumper.
This is true. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Where that's at in what's on the screenshot above. Oh, hey, let's talk about how we've had one black president. Future is bright, ain't it? The fuck out of here, man. This is his response. Where that's at. Where y'all rather promote how shitty a person's life was and not about how they triumph. Nothing about smarts and how bright their futures is regardless. Man, where that's at in what's on the screenshot above. Where that's at, that's on the screenshot above. What did I say? The man literally said, y'all rather promote on how shitty a person life was and not about how they triumph. Nothing about smarts and how bright their future is regardless. The Smithsonian's out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. Where that at in the screenshot I post above? Why? I told you, you cool, but you too far gone on that Democrat shit. You so far gone on that Democrat shit that you can't even read and have a fucking comprehension. That shit's fucking sad. Do better, black man. Do fucking better. I don't even want to keep reading this shit, cause you make it too fucking easy to make you look like fucking fools. But you motherfuckers want Amanda Seals to step to me? Bitch, please. I'll body that bitch like I'm bodying y'all. Don't make no goddamn sense. But you know what? It makes sense that your city's so fucked up. Cause all y'all on that Democrat fuck shit. To where you don't give a fuck who you put in office as long as they a Democrat. And then I'm gonna add some extra seasoning on that motherfucker if they a black Democrat. And who, baby, don't let them be a black woman Democrat. Cause baby, I'm with you all the way to the end, okay? This you, Savannah. So that's how you end up electing a faggot ass con artist like Van Johnson. It's amazing how you can say you hate Trump. It's amazing. What's up, Paulie? I see you over there. You got to come on Rumble, man. I really just looked down at my phone and saw that you was commenting. I can't see your comments on the screen. I wish I could see your comments on the screen, but I can't see your comments on the screen. So I can't even bring you in because you on Facebook. You got to go on Rumble or you got to go on YouTube, man. Shouts out to Jasmine Polly. I wish you would choose one of those and come over because I would love to interact with you because you the homie and you know a little something about Savannah. So, but to answer, yes, Polly, Jasmine says, they must have graduated from Savannah Chatham County Public School System. That was her response to what I just read and what was just said. And to answer you, they did. But I did. And look at me. I turned out Tony the fucking Tiger. Holy shit, man. Oh, man. Anyway, shouts out to Polly. She's over there watching on Facebook. Appreciate you, though. I wonder. Oh, wait. You know what? It ain't the normal. What the fuck? Why is Fuego? What up, Fuego? I see Fuego. There we go. All right. Fuego said he just rolled in. I'm just getting the messages though, Fuego, man. They just coming. Yeah, my shit ain't even popping up. My shit ain't even popping up like it's supposed to. What the fuck going on? What the fuck? The feedy. Oh man. See, that's what happened when the internet go out. So that mean I can only this is crazy work. I'm just getting your comments, homie. You see you saw them when they just popped up on the screen yourself. I don't know what the hell going on. All right, let me see something here. I don't even see. Why don't I have? I don't even have. I don't have the Facebook comments either. Okay. I don't know. I don't even have my Facebook comments popping up over here. So yeah, Paulie, you got to come to one of the other ones, kid. Come on over to the good side. You know what it is. I need to no, I don't need to do that. Hold on, y'all. I need to try and figure out why my comments ain't popping up. Man, after that little power blip surge, whatever the fuck that shit was, man. Shit been acting a little funky. I can't even highlight a comment on the goddamn screen, man. That's blowing me right now. I can't even highlight my niggas on the goddamn screen. Blows me. But anyway, I don't understand. I don't understand people. I don't understand their programming to where they can literally just vote for idiots. People with a proven track record of failing. People with an extreme track record of failing. That don't matter though. Cause they black. Cause they Democrat. Yeah. We're gonna get with them regardless because they're black and they're Democrat. Yeah. I don't understand. It don't matter. Okay. Let's talk about man. Let's talk about 2 East motherfucking Bay Street. Let's talk about 2 East Bay Street. Let's talk about 2 East Bay Street and the shit that they got fucked on. Fucked up and fucked over. Oh man. Update. So tonight was rivalry night. Savannah High versus Beach High School. If you in Savannah, you know about Savannah, Georgia, you already know the High versus Beach used to be one of them things. Historically, that's one of them things. Well, my brother, who is a proud Beach High alumni, and he's now PSEC instructor over at our Fair Ye alma mater. He says, dang, man, Savannah High football team just blew the night with that BS. Y'all was about to get spanked tonight. But all that fighting was a little overwhelming, man. Thanks, Savannah High School football team. Savannah High School PSEC. Y'all got spared tonight. We trying to bring back them goddamn those band wars, man. We need that back. We definitely need that back in these streets. See these kids some other kind of way of getting they look at this shit here. Oh man, today was Low Country Bowl Day in the city schools. That was funny. We'll talk about that before the end of the night too. But let's talk about how the city of Savannah police, real life, tried some fuck shit and then tried to lie about it. Legit tried to lie about it. Now this is up under the mayor. We're gonna talk about, matter of fact, I'll save that. I'll save that for the top of the 10 o'clock hour. The police and they trying to lie. I'll circle back around and let me get this up. Let's see. Oh no. That was a cool chick right there. All right, where is this at? Right here. Right here. Auntie says she looked at her watch and got time today. You heard me? All right, so, you know, people feel how they feel about this particular woman. This is Auntie right here, bro. This is Auntie. This is the alderwoman for the 1st District of City of Savannah. And yesterday she put out a post, and she tagged a lot of us in this post. All right, a lot of us got tagged in this post. This shit, some hot shit. Mayor Johnson has been on Savannah. So you see how she highlighted that V? Been on Savannah's city council for over 22 and a half years. This nigga's been on city council for over 22 and a half years. Since 2020, I have represented the 1st District and have been fighting to present policy initiatives that would have changed the poverty trajectory for the greater west side of Savannah. The mayor has controlled the majority of council votes and has managed to tie my hands and block my proposed policy initiatives. Recently, some council members have realized that the mayor has abused his authority and have realigned and have formed a new majority alliance that's dedicated to placing citizens and their needs first. See the attached example of how he normally attempts to shut down or veto any measure I present that's good for the 1st District. Please continue to support this opportunity to finally get a gym in Carver Village. As you can see below, the mayor doesn't support the Carver Village Gym initiative. He is, once again, the one who is holding this up. So there are people who have, so first of all, let's just see if I can bring this up right quick. All right. So this is all the aldermanic districts. Let me see if I can pull this up on a better map, because this map here, it doesn't have the shit that it should have on it. No. Let's see. Which one? Let's try this one. Looks virtually the same. Yeah. Let me go to Sages. All right. Let's see here. Layer list. Let's lay this down. All right. The neighborhoods. This will be boundaries. All right. Historic districts. Annexations. Municipal boundaries. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that off. All right. Good. Now, what else do I need to do? You know what? Let's put opportunity zones on that motherfucker. Yeah. Let's take them off. Take them off. All right. Y'all see the opportunity zones is the lines, right? All right. Now, let's see. Here we go. City council districts. All right. So, all right. So this is the first district, all right? I'll see the opportunity zones is in the first district. I love it. It's amazing. Gonna help a brother out. Gonna help a brother out. Yeah. Let me go and take that out though so y'all can see. So, Auntie, first district. Is in the blue. Okay? I'll get out of here. I need my mouse. I'm trying to use this trackpad and that ain't gonna work. All right. So, this is all the first district right here. This is the main part of the first district. And then you have Garden City. You have Pooler. And you have Port Wentworth. Right? So you got 1 city, 2 city, 3 cities. 3 cities in between the next side of the first district. Okay? And that's pretty large. All right? Now, it's crazy. I mean, there is no point where that connects with the main part of the city of Savannah. That's actually the largest side of the district now as far as land is concerned. I think she crossed the river too. Yeah, okay, she is crossed the river. That's that right there. There is no point where there's contiguous with this side of the first district and the main part of Savannah. There is literally Garden City, Georgia, which is another municipality. Remember, over here we checked the municipal boundaries. Right? Bloomingdale, Garden City, Pooler, Port Wentworth, Savannah, Thunderbolt, Tybee Island, Vernonburg, unincorporated. These are their own municipalities. Garden City, its own municipality. Right here, smack dab in between. All right? Port Wentworth, its own municipality. And then you have this side of the district over here. I honestly think if we're going to have them into the city, I think that they need to be their own district. I think they need to be their own district with their own representative because, you know, what they face over here and what they deal with over here is a completely different situation than what they face and deal with over here. Completely different. Completely different. So I think that needs to be taken care of. I think we need another alder person. Because when she does, you know, what needs to be done as far as, shouts out to coach. I'll check that out in a second, coach. When she is like right now addressing the problems that is going on over on the west side of the greater west side of Savannah, Georgia, it shouldn't be an issue. So now, let's get into the meat of this. Carver Village Gymnasium MOU. This is a request for your support of a gymnasium to be built in historic Carver Village. As an addition to the community center, this project will require no funding from the city of Savannah. However, the proposed land in the rear of the current community center belongs to the city of Savannah. Preliminary engineering and design work has been done by Chatham County. This proposal is in keeping with the city-county joint venture that established the current Carver Village Community Center. The county has in its possession secured federal funds earmarked for this project, targeted for a West Side low-wealth area. The choices were between Carver Village and Garden City. Garden City is in the process of building a new recreation complex with a gym. Chatham County is also prepared to fund programming if necessary. So we talk about there not being anything for the youth to do, anything for the kids to do, not having money for program. We talk about all this shit. Now we have the opportunity for a new gym to be built in Carver Village, historically black neighborhood, still a virtually black neighborhood, still a virtually black area. We have this opportunity, this low wealth place where you guys say crime festers because they're low wealth and they have no opportunity because no one invests in them. Now we have an opportunity and the money is there. All we need is the mayor to get off his faggot ass and get the shit done with the county. A signed MOU is all that is required to secure this great opportunity for the historic Carver Village community and move this project forward. A signed memorandum of understanding. The city attorney has the MOU. Please inform the city manager of your support of this initiative. The city attorney has the MOU. Paulie, okay, I see you now. Okay, on Rumble. Look, y'all see, did you see how those really just pop? I got to do something else. Hold on, wait a minute. I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do. All right. You see, Paulie, you just jumped in. I didn't forget you or anything. Like, I literally just got you. You saw you just pop up over there. All right. Let me get caught up on this. All right. If that map ain't gerrymandering, I don't know what is. Facts. The Highlands should be its own city, if not then a district. Facts. The Highlands should be its own city, if not its own district. But I don't think it's gonna be its own city. Damn, I wish this was pop up. It's not popping up. Fucking technology, man. That shit's fucking crazy. Let's see. We have over 7,000. Let me see what time this was that you said this. If I could pull up a time. Shit's not going to tell me what time it was. Oh, I know how to find out what time it was. What time did you? Oh, this is not even giving me a time. This is fucking crazy. Does this give me a time? This is fucking crazy. They're not giving me a time. The only time I have is the time that I know isn't the right time. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyway, she says that they have over 7,000 registered voters in the Highlands area. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. Hold on, wait. I think I can do it, but it's not going to be the cool way. All right. Yeah, there it is. Have 7,000 registered voters over here. Highlands should be its own district. She's correct, though. They're crying about gerrymandering, but, you know, that map is big-time gerrymandering if I ever seen such. All right, back to Auntie in this email, because it's about to get good. Oh, yeah, she put the Geechee. Oof. She put the Gullah Geechee proverb on the end of the emails. We speaker for we. Straight up. We don't need you to talk for us. We could talk for ourselves. You know, that's why I'm with that museum shit. Why are we not pushing our fucking stories, our damn selves in there? Fuck what this fucking white person has to say about my fucking history. I speak for my fucking self, and I can put my own history out here. I don't need some crazy blue-haired pink liberal bitch. Speaking of, y'all, I seen a post. I got to go find it. I think it may have been on my Insta. I'm going to go look for it right quick. Them white liberals are more racist than anybody y'all want to claim racist, bro. I'm just saying. So, this email came from Mayor Johnson. And it went out to everybody in the city. Alderwoman Carol Bell, Alderwoman Bonetta Lanier, Alderwoman Alicia Blakely, Dietrich Leggett, Linda Walter Bryant, both alder people, Palumbo, Alderman, Shabazz, Alderwoman, Purdy, Alderman, Jay Melder, City Manager, Taffney Young. I think either Taffney or Daphne, one of them just got a new job. One of them just got a assistant city manager. I got to find out. That just happened. Anyway, but they both work they're both city employees. Bates Lovett, Mark Massey, they are attorneys. All right. Let's go back where I was. Marty Johnston, that's his handler, along with Joe Sharehouse. His being Mayor Johnson. He has a handler, and there you go. All right, hold on, man. You got to get back right. Because I need my comments when my comments pop. Because I done missed my girl Paulie over there commenting and shit. I done missed my nigga Fuego commenting and shit. I need these to get right now. Y'all quit playing with me. All right. So, Mayor Johnson says, "Good morning, Alderwoman Lanier. I cannot support consideration of this MOU at this time. I cannot support consideration." Think about that. I cannot support consideration. I will share some of my reasoning now. Additional reasons will be made public shortly. You may not be aware, as you were not serving then, but some city staff will recall the city of Savannah entered into a strategic partnership with Chatham County. Dr. Thomas was the 8th District Commissioner at the time, to build, expand, and renovate community centers in the city's 1st District and the county's 8th District. We visited several neighborhoods to gather feedback on their vision for these centers, and here's what we heard. Cloverdale, no center, wanted a center. Carver Village wanted an expansion. Tompkins Center wanted an expansion. Hudson Hill, built by Chatham County, wanted an expansion. Woodville, built by Chatham County, wanted an expansion. Tremont Park, built by Chatham County, wanted an expansion. Okeechobee, no center, wanted a center. The neighborhoods collectively agreed we would start by building the Cloverdale Center, being the largest area without a center, then expand the Carver Village Center, given its high usage, and expand the Tompkins Center, which already had a gym and pool. We could not identify available space in the Geechee for a center. As you know, prior to your election, I secured city funding to build the new Hudson Hill Center after the original was demolished. These communities that you now represent still hold these same priorities. Since becoming mayor, I have worked to advance community centers citywide, including the new Southside Community Center and the Park Community Center. I remain mindful of the prior commitments made such as providing a community amenity in the Highlands, a center in Can Park, and a facility in the 4th district, so that ultimately every district in our city will have a community center. We also continue to improve existing facilities, such as last week's approval of renovation of the WW Law Center. As you know, I did not receive enough support to include the replacement of the Woodville and Tremont Park centers of the SPLOS SPLOS 8. I'm about to say V3. SPLOS 8 list we recently approved. Initially, I was informed that the funds proposed here were not federal funds, but unused funds from another source. If there are in fact federal funds awarded to Chatham County for constructing a gym within the city of Savannah, I would like to know the exact source and intended purpose of those funds. I generally stay informed on federal funding in this area, especially when it involves the city, and will follow up with our federal contacts to verify where such funds exist. Bitch, you ain't talking to Trump. You ain't talking to Trump, you lying son, bitch. You ain't talking to them. You ain't talking to no federal people because you just lost money. You just had grant money for some shit that you didn't use and you lost it. You lost it. In any case, I believe it is prudent for our city manager and team to thoroughly investigate this matter and report back before we proceed with any MOU. This will ensure we fully understand all the details and implications. Yo, I said he was a fucking faggot. This motherfucker has pronouns in his shit. He, him, his. He, him, his. You know what? Sis. I'm glad you said that. Highlands know nothing. We want something. And allegedly, he's doing something for Highlands. The only reason why this is a problem with the Highlands, as far as this money is concerned, is, well, y'all ain't no brokies out there. I just call it how it is on this. Y'all ain't no brokies out there. And this right here is for the low wealth area. This particular money, allegedly, is for low wealth areas. And the choices was between Carver Village and Garden City. The federal funds is earmarked to target West Side low wealth areas. So this money couldn't help y'all. But supposedly they're working. Supposedly they're trying. Me and you talked about that the other day, where they gave them some land 2 miles away from anybody who can actually use it. Over the river, through the woods and shit. Over the alligator moat. Crazy work. Crazy work. They need to do better. But I mean, shit, man. And the Highlands is literally like flood area, bro. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. The Highlands is literally flood area. Look at that. That shit is all runoff for when the water gets stacked high up top. It's all runoff. Look, there's literally a swamp that sits on top of the Highlands. That's Wall Tower Swamp. The Highlands is in a swamp. That's why, I've heard people say, oh, draining. We need more draining out here. Fuck you going? You is the drain. You the drain. I'm sorry, but you the drain. And the best I can tell you to do is people who plan on moving out there, well, you better get up on your topography and pull out a map and check out your elevations where you want to go. Yeah. Okay. So the citizen was informed that the Highlands is 1/3 of the property tax revenue of Savannah, and they ain't got shit to show for it. I believe that. For sure. As my dog would say, for shigado. But yeah, this is all swamp right here. This is all swamp. The airport and everything. Airport straight swamp. How many of you have taken Airport Road to or from the airport? If you have, then you know Savannah swamp. Airport swamp. Swampland out there. You see the cranes. Every now and then, if you're lucky, you see a gator or two. Swamp. So, not much you can do for draining out there, guys. Sorry. You're literally the runoff going to the ocean from when it rains all up here. All up here. That shit just washes on down. Just wash down. Wash down. And it makes its way to the river so that they can make their way to the ocean. Look at that. District 6. Look, District 6 just as bad. Nah, I ain't even gonna hold it. At least there's a little close, connection. That's back behind Chevis Road. That's cane breaking now. That's what's what you call that? What's that new spot over there? Oh man, I'm gonna say the name in a minute. Bradley Point. Thank you, little map. This is Bradley Point over here. This is all Bradley Point, and that shit is part of the city now. That's crazy work. Little Sweetwater. Look at it, so far away from the main part of the city. And then you got a little bit over here, and then it goes to District 5. That's crazy, cause she got the new fairgrounds. Oh wow. That's interesting. The new apartments and all that just went out there. Oh wow, that's the hood too. Oh wow. That's the hood too, huh? Let me see. Zoom out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Boy, that's some we talk about gerrymandering. Yo, that's some gerrymandering shit. Oh shit. So these are some new hood apartments back over yonder, over here. All right. Oh no. No. Yeah, that's them. Yep. Because that's the end. Yep. All right. So these some new hood apartments over here. And these people who moved out from in town, likely from the 5th district, likely that's not 204. Wait, huh? Oh, it's 204-17. All right. Well, so, and I know you're a little behind over there on Rumble. I don't know why I'm noticing even on my playback over here that Rumble Studio is behind. So, District 5. We're right here. We in District 5 now, right? Let's see. Is that base? Yep. That's crazy. She got the base too. That's crazy work, man. All right, so Liberty Parkway. So let's go right here. Let's go. There it is, right here. So this is the old fairgrounds. It's a lot of the hood. A lot of these people are getting moved. But they're still in the 5th district. So what they did was they moved the fairgrounds and the hood over here to, god damn, wait a minute. This random ass area right here is 5th district too. Holy shit. And she goes all the way back to 16. On the backside of fucking Bloomingdale. That is crazy once again. Where the 5th district, a city of Savannah district, is literally on the other side of 1 city, 2 city, 3 cities. Wow. Amazing. 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 That needs to be its own district. Well, look, there you go. Look, we got 2 districts. We need 2 more. So in order, we have to keep an odd number of representatives on city council. So it was looking at either A, there's a few things that we can do. Remove an at-large and replace that with a new district, or add a new district and add a new at-large, or add a new at-large. But right now, what we can do, what I see with this 7,000 voters over here in the Highlands area, this is enough for its own district. And I don't know how many is over here, but I guarantee you that it's enough to make it its own district. Because this is picking up Little Neck Road and all. This is going back. This going way back. I wonder. Holy Ham Nation. It's Old River Road right there. Okay. All right, I ain't finna do all that right now. But I'm interested to know how close that is to the meta plant. Because all of this area, because this is really not far away from wherever the meta plant is. This is definitely close to Daniel Defense and the Hyundai plant, which is an influx of people. That should be its own district. That should be its own district right there. That should not be a part of the 5th. So here we go. 2 new districts. Districts 7 and 8. The citizen says that that random D5 in the Highlands could be one district. We share similar needs. Yeah, this is true, but there's a lot of land mass in between y'all. There's a lot of land mass in between y'all. There's 2 municipalities in between y'all. There's 2 major interstates in between y'all. I would say let them go ahead. Let them go ahead and do their thug dizzle. That's what I would do. If I was in State House, that's what I would push for. That's just saying. I'm just saying. Let the person who handle that, let them live over there, let them be able to traverse that. Boom, 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 boom. And then the new district that would be for the Highland area, let them be from the Highland area, let them handle business. Boom, 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 boom. I think that it should and could be that way. I think that'll work out perfect. But who draws these damn maps? You want to talk about gerrymandering? Back roads is a quick. I know that, but still. She says back roads is a quick 15-minute drive. Everywhere is a damn near 15-minute drive in Savannah. Shit. Granted, traffic ain't fucked up. At least it used to be. Everything used to be a 15-minute drive. Now, man, listen. We got some idiotic non-motherfucking drivers. Ooh, no, babe. I would remove both at large and make 2 new and do the whole map over. Now, we need them at larges. We need them at larges. We just need at larges that's going to hold the fucking mayor accountable. I'm down with having three people that the whole city votes for, and then everybody have their individual representative that takes care of them. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. But who knows? All right. City Council does Savannah's map and the legislator approves. Yeah, I know. However, they got big pull up there in the state. We can make them motherfuckers do whatever the fuck. That's why I'm seriously thinking about running for a state rep office. I'm seriously contemplating running a state rep office. Contemplation is there. So, hey, I'm pray on it. Oh, the citizen has hit me with new text messages. Boom. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. And you had texted me and told me you was on Rumble. Okay. All right. When I'm on the show, I don't even be listening. I have this job on vibrate. I'll be paying attention. Good God, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. This water so high, it's damn near to the top of the dang on 18-wheeler tires. So you're correct. Y'all don't need no more damn apartments. Look, I feel y'all. Listen, With y'all arguments saying that y'all don't want no more apartments, I fucking feel you. I'm with you. I'm tired of seeing these apartments pop up all over the fucking place that they know damn well can't nobody in Savannah afford. These motherfuckers putting apartments in the mall parking lot. Fuck, putting the mall parking lot now has apartments. Not the mall that's no longer functioning. No. The actual middle of the city highlight mall. The Oglethorpe Mall. Crazy work. Yeah, I'm with you. The apartments is unsightly, and it does take away from helping get rid of water, right? It stops the permeable ground where the roots would suck that water up and take it on down. Now you have concrete and asphalt. That water's not going down in the ground anymore. You people didn't pay attention in science? But the argument is, and this is where, playing politics is a dirty game. You got to have, it's so funny. I was out to lunch with Miss Blakely, Auntie Alicia, Miss Alicia Blakely, Alderwoman at Large, Auntie, Miss Bernetta Bryant Lanier, Auntie Netta, and who was there? Who else was there? I forgot who else was there. It was a whole bunch of us there. And I made the statement, man, we need some men with some damn nuts up there in City Hall. And this ain't no knock to y'all, Auntie, cause y'all handle business. But damn it, it's supposed to be some real niggas who gonna hold they nuts and goddamn gonna put their foot down on shit. And we don't have that. Y'all up there fighting by your damn self. And don't make no sense. All right? They getting paid on the backside for these high-end, high luxury apartments and developers to come in here and ruin the way of living for others. Push the others out, and then use the argument that they caused, right, of we don't have any housing because we removed these people for their housing. We need housing. Housing is a problem. We need housing. We need affordable housing. That's what they say. And they caused this vacuum. So when you have a situation of a person like Alderwoman of the District 1 who really knows that these apartments aren't going to be beneficial to the people of Savannah, if I go against this housing, even though I know this housing is detrimental, it's causing flooding, it's changing the landscape of the ecosystem, if I go against this housing, they're going to use it to say that I, the person who's fighting for equitable living, they're going to say that I went against housing when I know that my people need housing. And they're not going to hear me saying this isn't the right housing. They're just going to use it of, oh my God, she's going against housing. We just see what they did with Trump. They didn't want to do that to her. It's the same people. And she's a thorn in their side. Come on, man. If enough of us went up there and stood firmly on that argument of helping, even with, you know, when we're saying hey, we don't want no apartments, we need to be saying, hey, look, we know that there's a housing process, but this ain't it. And they're really just manipulating and pimping the people. People don't get mad when we say, you know, all the woman, please don't vote for this because it's going to hurt us. Don't use this against her. Don't use this against him. Because that's what they're doing, and that's what they're going to do. Come on now. We've been fighting the left. They will turn that tactic against one of their own. Come on now. Come on now. So, fuck all these apartments they building. Let's get into some home ownership. Y'all saw what Trump said earlier. Hard to buy houses now because the goddamn the interest rates is crazy. And the Fed chair is holding it up. Share the stream, man. Hit the like button. Let everybody know. Pro is live. That man's on the internet talking his shits again. Let him know. All right. Let me find this next thing. I said I was gonna talk about it at the top of the hour, but shit. Let's talk about it now. 2.5 hours in, man. Trying to get them kick numbers up. Let me go see what them kick numbers look like over there now. Let's see here. Achievements. Oh, yeah. 12.47. Oh, shucky ducky. I know I ain't going to hit 15 tonight, but tomorrow I will hit it. All right. Let's go. Let's go on over here. Oh, you know what? Nah, I'll save that right here. So, let's see. Let me see if I can see it on his pictures, on his posts. We got this. All right. No. Where's the other one? Yep. Okay, here we go. Here's one right here. All right, so there was an altercation. There was an altercation that happened in the city of Savannah with a police officer and somebody they were trying to arrest. All right. Now, let's break this video down. We're gonna watch 2 angles of the video. We're going to read the Savannah Police Department's statement. And then I got something else I want to show y'all. So, first video, first angle. They're basically at the same place, but different angles. Check this out, man.
Behind your back now.
Share the stream. Let them know. Pro live. Let's go. This shit is crazy. If you cringe a little bit, you know, I just want you to know it's a little crazy. All right. Okay, well, before I go there, let me see what Polly says. That doesn't help the community that is suffering. We don't care about her trying to get votes. We care about our quality of life, full stop. We were told to just take it and accept it. Would she tell people in Hudson Hill, just take it? But see, Hudson Hill had been told to just take it. Hudson Hill has been told to just take it. It has happened before. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that it has. And I understand about you. It's more than just trying to get votes. It's more than just trying to get votes. It's I don't know. We'll talk. We'll revisit that later. We'll revisit that later. Let's jump on this right here. Let's jump on this right here. Craziness. Savannah police at their finest.
Behind your back right now. Behind your back right now.
All right. No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, my arm. All right, let me get up. No,
All right, Tommy. One last time.
All right.
And your hand by your back. I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Understand me?
You ain't gonna shoot him in the head. That's ridiculous. You got that man on the ground. Talking about shooting in the head.
Give me your hand.
That's scrub shit.
Josh, give me
That's some
your hand.
scrub shit. Put that gun away.
Give me your
What
hand.
kind of police are y'all, scrubs? Put a gun to this man's head? Y'all got him on the ground? You put a gun to this man's head? What the fuck is you? You gotta be the worst police officer in town.
No, please. Josh.
Y'all got this man, you put a gun to his head?
Drop it.
What the fuck is this? This man on a bicycle.
Oh, baby, right here. Come on.
This man on a bicycle with no gun.
Stop moving, Josh.
Did you shoot, put a gun to put on his head? You ain't no man. You don't need to be no cop. You got a dude running on a bicycle and you put a gun to his head. You a sad motherfucker to be a cop. Savannah got to get rid of these type of cops.
Let me get up here. Behind your back now. Behind your back right now.
All right.
Behind your
Put your hand behind your back right now. If you don't, then I'm going to put something behind your head. Second angle.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, my arm. All right, let me get up. No,
All right, Tommy. One last time. Just felt
All right.
waistband. He's got it. And your hand behind your back. I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Wow, in the head, huh?
He's got a gun in
Nice.
his waistband.
Not in the head, though. Come on.
Give me your hand now. Josh, give me your hand.
All right. It's going to shoot him in the head. So, you just seen the video. That went everywhere. And this is what the Savannah police had to say about it. The Savannah Police Department is aware of a video circulating online of SPD officers arresting an armed suspect on Tuesday, August 19, 2025. Before the event shown in the video, officers identified 18-year-old Joshua Watson, who was known to them to be on bond for illegal possession of a firearm and was a person of interest in a recent aggravated assault in Fraser Homes. When Watson failed to stop at a traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson Street, officers initiated a traffic stop. Watson fled, first on a bicycle, then on foot. So, he failed to stop at a traffic control signal at East Duffy, and officers initiated a traffic stop. Officers identified Josh, who was known to them to be on bond for illegal possession of firearms. So you saw him on his bike. You knew that he had a gun. You noticed that he didn't stop on his bike for the traffic control signal on East Duffy and Jefferson. East Duffy and Jefferson. Traffic control signal on East Duffy and Jefferson. Now, you know what the problem with that is? You know what the problem with that is? Traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson. Okay. Traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to put that back on the screen just so you know y'all can take that in. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's Victory Drive. Okay. That's Bull. That's Barnard. That's Montgomery. That's where I want to be. Where I want to be. Sweet dee dee. I don't want to hurt you, baby. All right. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. Let's go ahead and bring this back up. We had a shooting tonight already, huh? I know we had a shooting last night. We had a teen get killed last night. Yep. Teenager got murdered. All right. So this is Montgomery Street. 301 West. Okay. Montgomery Street. All right. So we're going to make our way downtown, walking fast. Jefferson. Okay, here's Jefferson. We're going to go down Jefferson. We're going to go down Jefferson. We're looking for Duffy. Okay, well, I know where Duffy is, so I'm just going to go ahead and get there. Okay, we're on Jefferson. We're on Jefferson. Getting close to Duffy. I got to cross, I get down here and get cross Henry. Way down here. We just Google mapping it, you know. Just Google mapping it. We ain't made it to Anderson and Henry yet, though. We're almost there. It's right there. There it is. All right, here's Anderson. And here's Henry. See, there's Henry right here. It's a one-way from Jefferson. Let's see, turn around, let y'all see. See, it says Henry in the middle of the street right there. There it is right there. Henry and Jefferson. All right. Going back down Jefferson. See, we're still on Jefferson. And now we get to what the hell is really going on? Quit playing with me, OBS and Rumble Studio. All right, so we're on here. You see that? This is Duffy Lane right here, okay? This is Duffy Lane. Shouts out to the YN riding his bicycle, Duffy Lane. And this, my friends, is Duffy Street. All right. This is Jefferson and Duffy. So now, what do you notice about this Duffy right here? Can let me see. Get over here, see if I can see it for y'all. What do you notice about this Duffy? Can you guys tell? There it is. I got a nice zoom in for you. So let's go back. I want to make sure I'm right. When Watson failed to stop at a traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson. Okay, hold on. Jefferson, West Duffy. There's only one Jefferson Street and there's only one Duffy. So, but no, this sign is on the east side of the street. That's the east side of the street. That's looking east right there. And, well, This is looking west. Huh. But okay, all right, whatever. Where is the traffic signal? Yeah, I know. Where's the traffic signal? Because there's only one Jefferson Street, which is on the west side. We're going to travel down East Duffy in a minute, but just where's the traffic signal? Let's go back. When Watson failed to stop at a traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson. All right. Let's travel down Duffy. Making our way downtown. Still on Duffy. No, this should be Whitaker. Yep. That's interesting. How many people actually know their city like this? How many people actually know their city? Oh, okay. We're at Bull. There's Forsyth Park. Everybody say, hey, Forsyth Park. All right. So this is the divider, guys. All right. People who are not from Savannah, I just want you to know Bull Street is the divider between the west and the east. All right, watch. Boom. Right there in the streets. Y'all see what it says? East Duffy Street. East Duffy Street. We hop Bull. Hadoosh. And they go West Duffy. And we gonna hop across again. East Duffy. All right. So already we got a problem. You're at the intersection of East Duffy and Jefferson, and he didn't stop for a traffic signal? What traffic signal? Let's keep going. Let's see when we finally see a traffic signal on Duffy Street. See if we can find us a traffic signal. It's a beautiful day in Savannah, huh? Look at that. All nice and sunny and cloudy and sunny and yeah, it's no rain. So beautiful. Oh, another intersection, but no traffic signal. Just a nice leisurely stroll through Savannah. Oh, there's the park. Oh my. Oh my. What? Is that it? Surely Duffy Street continues. There we go. Oh no. Wait a minute. Am I on my side that where I need to be? Yep. Okay. All right. So let's just go back up a little bit, all the way to the end. Yeah, this is the end. That's where the park is and everything. All right. All right. We're going back. La 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 la. Going down to Duffy Street. La 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 la. Yep. Still going down Duffy, guys. Looking for us a traffic signal. Looking for us a traffic signal. By golly, we got to find a traffic signal. Jump another street. Woo, boy. It's pretty residential. Be a nice traffic signal. Oh, jump another one. Yeah. One other intersection going. No traffic signal. Oh, look, it's another park. Savannah's full of those. Parks everywhere. La 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 la. Oh man, so ChatGPT strikes again. Citizen says, I asked Grok if there was an East Duffy and Jefferson anywhere in the US with a traffic signal. It said I was unable to find any information about an intersection on East Duffy and Jefferson with a traffic signal in the USA based on available data. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're just riding on down East Duffy via the Google cameraman. And we're moving. And we're going. This is pretty. Look at these houses, y'all. Look at this. This is nice. This is real nice over here. Used to be a lot of old black families that stayed over here. Oh man, I think that's that party house. I think we threw a lot of parties in this house right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's it. Another intersection, no traffic signal. We gonna find us one. We got to find us one intersection on Duffy with a traffic signal. We got to. Oh, another intersection with no traffic signal. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We made it. We made it to the end again. My Lord. My Lord. No, those ain't neighborhoods they want to gentrify. Those are neighborhoods they are already gentrifying. All right. Here we go. Last one we got here. This is it. All right, so we're back on Duffy. Let's go back over here. All right, so this is where we left off on, other side. That's Truman. We got stopped in front of Truman over there. We got stopped right on the other side of that there right there. That's a highway. That's Truman Highway. We got stopped right there. So we had to jump over. We had to jump over to where Duffy continues. And y'all, we literally just went from Duffy from the west side to the east side. Oh, wait, we got a major intersection. Oh, no light. No traffic signal. Let's keep going. All right. Oh. East Duffy has run out. There's no more East Duffy. It's now Goble Avenue. And we have went from the west side of Savannah to the east side of Savannah. And ladies and gentlemen, we have found no traffic signal. No traffic signal. No traffic signal. Let's go back. Let's go back. When Watson failed to stop at a traffic control signal at East Duffy and Jefferson Street, officers initiated a traffic stop. Watson fled, first on bicycle, then on foot. During the pursuit, officers observed that Watson was armed. He ignored commands to stop and made movements that suggest he was reaching for the weapon. The chase ended when Watson fell to the ground but continued to resist arrest. So, you chased him, and you felt as though he was reaching for his weapon, and there were no shots fired. He ignored commands to stop and made movements that suggested he was reaching for the weapon. The chase ended when Watson fell on the ground but continued to resist arrest. At that point, one officer drew a firearm to ensure public safety and officer safety, while the other officer drew a taser but did not deploy it due to the proximity of the suspect. So the officer, let me finish. Watson was ultimately taken into custody and a stolen firearm was recovered from his waistband. Watson is now facing charges including theft by receiving a stolen firearm, felony obstruction, unlawful possession of a firearm by a person under 21, and failure to stop at a traffic control signal. I am not making excuses for the stolen firearm. I am not making excuses for unlawful possession of a firearm by a person under 21. What I am going to stand tall on is felony obstruction, and as we all just took a journey on, failure to stop at a traffic control signal. Because we didn't see no traffic control signal at East. First of all, East Duffy and Jefferson Street doesn't exist. Jefferson's on the west side. Sorry. So you can have a West Jefferson and Duffy, but you can never have an East Duffy and Jefferson. It doesn't happen. So we have a problem with that. Just in the beginning, they observed him and he had a gun, so we chased him. SPD officers work diligently to keep Savannah safe and respond to threats with professionalism. Oh, okay. In this case, officers were dealing with an armed individual and had to make a split-second decision to protect themselves and the public. I am thankful that the skill of the responding officers ensured no injuries to the suspect or SPD officers. With all use of force incidents, this situation will undergo a thorough review to ensure all actions taken were appropriate. We remain committed to accountability and transparency, and I appreciate the community's patience and trust during this process. Well, I have no patience and I have lost trust. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we just went through this report that they told us. We have seen two angles of the video itself. But now I got another problem. Oh, I got a big problem. Yes, I do. Police reports reveals identity of Savannah police officer.
You probably didn't realize half
in
of the
viral
overdoses have
answers today after a
viral video. Report reveals identity of Savannah police officer in viral arrest video. Let's watch what WTOC has to say, and then we'll go read it ourselves, shall we?
Video showed a Savannah police officer threatening to shoot a man in the head. We've learned more about the incident leading up to that moment. WTOC investigative reporter Shay Schrader has been digging further into what led up to that. So Shay, what have you found?
A police report obtained by WTOC Investigates shows that Joshua Watson was already known to Savannah PD before this incident. We're also learning the identity of the officer who can be seen threatening to shoot Watson in the head for the first time. That's Officer Keith Shabby.
Your hand by your back, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
That's Officer Keith Shabby, threatening to shoot Joshua Watson in the head during an arrest on Tuesday evening. The video, taken by a bystander, shows just 2 minutes of the encounter. I obtained an SPD report written by Officer Shabby that says everything started when he noticed Watson walking near Montgomery and Duffy. Watson had been arrested in the past with a stolen handgun and had allegedly been involved in an aggravated assault in Fraser Homes. Officer Shabby says he watched Watson ride through a stop sign on his bike. He says another officer tried to stop Watson, but he tried to escape and yelled expletives at the officers. Shabby says he then attempted to cut off Mr. Watson's path of escape, and Watson ran into him, then ran off while trying to pull a gun from his pants. Officers gave orders for Watson to stop, but he fell on the sidewalk and continued to reach for his gun in an active attempt to draw it out and possibly use it. Shabby says that led me to draw out my service pistol and pointed at the back of his head while warning him that if he did not let go of the gun, I would shoot him in the head. Watson allegedly told Shabby after his arrest that he carried a gun because of threats from people in Eastside Savannah. The conditions of his bond say he can't have a gun. The report also says Watson was taken to the hospital before he was booked into jail.
If he doesn't let go of the gun, that's what he said. If he doesn't let go of the gun, all right. Oh, I don't want that angle. I want this angle.
Behind your back now. Behind your back right now. Behind your back right now.
All right, so let's. There's his hand. This officer has control of his hand, and his hand is empty. So officer has control of his hand is empty.
Put your hands behind your back.
He has his hand between his knees. And then he takes and pull it back. He has his hand the whole time. So that officer has his left hand, and the one who says he's going to shoot him in the head has his right hand.
You ain't gonna shoot him in the head. That's ridiculous. You got that crouch.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you no more. Let's look. So he has a hand, and he has a hand. He has a hand, and he has a hand. So somebody, please explain to me. Let's refresh this. Let's refresh this.
Behind your back right now.
Hands behind your back right now. Behind your back right now.
Put your hands
His hand isn't in his waistband. His hand isn't on a gun, okay?
behind your back.
Wait, my arm. All right, let me get up. No,
All right, Tommy. One last time.
All right.
With your hand by your back, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Understand me?
You ain't gonna shoot him.
He has a gun in his, so this officer says he has a gun in his waistband. I just felt it. He says, put your hand behind your back or I'm going to shoot you in his head. I'm going to shoot you in your head. Again, I'm not making excuses for the gun. He's not supposed to have it. I understand. I got problems with these people over in East Savannah. Y'all motherfuckers not where y'all supposed to be, just to deter motherfuckers from shooting a motherfucker. So I have to be prepared to defend myself if these bastards want to try to kill me. I don't think it's right, but I understand it. I understand it. But y'all talking about some, he. Let's go see what this line bit said.
Hey man, say man, it's Georgia
Gert. He must be a supervillain with 3 arms. Must be. Must be. All right. Okay. Early July 2025, including a selfie with Mr. Washington was brandishing a pistol with a switch on it, which is a legal modification to a semi-automatic pistol, which enables pistols to fire on full auto. I called for assistance from Officer Rayford to set up surveillance on Mr. Watson. We watched Mr. Watson ride east on Duffy from the car wash on his bicycle and saw him fail to stop at a stop sign on Duffy Street and Jefferson Street. Marked patrol units, light siren, responded, turned around my direction, yelling, "Fuck you," in an effort to cut off Mr. Watson path of escape. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. He stumbled on the sidewalk next to Betty Bombers. So he stumbled on the sidewalk next to Betty Bombers. So he was on Bull. He had to turn on Bull because Betty Bombers is on Bull, right on Bull and Duffy Street. Mr. Watson continued to reach for the firearm on his waistband in an active attempt to draw it out and possibly use it to fire at Officer Rayford and myself. So I'm going to say that there was someone else in danger and myself. I'm not going to put myself first. I'm going to put the other officer first. So it seems like I'm a hero, which led me to draw out my service pistol and point it at the back of his head while warning him that if he did not let go of the gun, I will shoot him in the head. If I don't let go of the gun, if you don't let go of the gun, I'ma shoot you in your head. Is that what he said, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out.
Behind your back right now. Behind your back right now.
All right.
Behind your back. Behind your back right now. Hands behind your back.
My arm. All right, let me get up. No, all
right, Tony. One last time.
All right.
Have your hand by your back. I'm going to shoot you in the head. Understand me?
You ain't gonna shoot him.
Put your hand behind your back or I'm going to shoot you in the head. When this officer says, led me to draw my service pistol and point in the back of the head while warning him that if he did not let go of the gun, I will shoot him in the head. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is that what we just heard? Is that what we witnessed on the film? The answer is pretty simple. No. No, it is not. No, it is not. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. Oh, man. This man lied. This is false police report. Is this filing a false police report? But you know what's bad about this? Outside of everything that the officer did, there's a lot of crazy ass. I kind of want to pull out my Harry Potter wand and just fucking swish and flick y'all asses. Because there are a bunch of actual stupid white people and bot stupid white people that are in the comments of WTOC applauding and praising what the officer did. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it for the life of me, people. I don't. So we're going to see what happens to this officer. I don't know if there going to be enough people who are going to stand up and actually go through what, like we just went through it. Because see, they're trying to hide. They trying to hide, but you can't hide this. You can't hide it. It's crazy work. Open line Friday. People didn't want to call in. I did. I goddamn cussed their asses out though. They ain't want to hit up. They ain't want to smoke. They done peeped in and seen what was going on and ran away. They ain't want to smoke, but I called all they punk asses out. All right, couple things, man. Lighten up the mood just a little bit before we get up out of here. Oh no, I can't lighten up the mood. No, I can't. I can't lighten up the mood because I gotta talk about these stupid ass demon rats. Y'all heard about these demon rat representatives talking about we're being attacked because of Trump sent the National Guard into DC, which he can do because that is federal. A lot of people didn't pay attention in social studies or political history or anything of that nature because the stupid things that I'm seeing about people with DC and Trump can't do that and all this rigmarole. It's unbecoming, people. DC is a federal district. And ultimately is controlled by the federal government. Congress, the legislation, the president, the executive leader. Now they have a mayor and council, and at times the mayor is the chief executive, but in certain erroneous situations, the president becomes just that. So the president can send in the National Guard in DC and clean up certain areas. There's nothing you can do about it. See, when we gave y'all the opportunity to be cordial and bring in the National Guard when needed, when you turned it down because it was politically expedient, because you knew that you had plants inside the group of people to start a riot so it can look good. You didn't need the National Guard and everybody stopping what you had planned. Well, it's over now. It's over now. So we've activated it. But you got all these people, all Trump's. He said DC. Then he's talking about Baltimore and New York and LA and Chicago. And what do all of these places have in common? They're all ran by black people. And this is just another way of him being racist. No, you bitch. This is another example of you being incompetent. And it's sad that while we try and push and talk about the greatness of people who are melanated, here you come making us look bad than a motherfucker. Like the mayor down in, I think it's New Orleans. Let's see. I was just looking at this right before the show. Here it is.
This video is about one of the worst mayors in America today. Like, for instance, she says she needs to fly first class for thousands of dollars because she's a black woman and it's unsafe for black women to fly coach. I am not joking.
She insists that flying coach is unsafe for black women. Here's the quote. "My travel accommodations are a matter of safety, not of luxury. As all women know, our health and safety are often disregarded and we are left to navigate alone. Anyone who wants to question how I protect myself just doesn't understand the world black women walk in."
This mayor also owes like $95,000 to the IRS.
Mayor Cantrell is addressing her tax debt with the IRS. She and her husband reportedly owe the government more than $95,000 in unpaid taxes over a 6-year span. There are now several tax liens against her home.
Also, a businessman was indicted for paying the mayor bribes.
Payments made by Randy Farrell to Mayor LaToya Cantrell. It does not name LaToya Cantrell by name. It calls her Public Official 1, but it is very clear that it's referring to her.
And now the mayor herself is indicted on 11 counts.
With Mayor LaToya Cantrell now under federal indictment, accused of fraud, conspiracy, and covering up her alleged crimes, all eyes shift to federal courts as everyone waits to see how these 11 charges play out against her.
We got a lot to talk about. This is Mayor LaToya Cantrell. She has the distinction of being the first black woman to serve as New Orleans mayor, and she's been in that role since 2018.
For the first time in its 300-year history, New Orleans has a female mayor. LaToya Cantrell was elected in a landslide victory with 60% of the votes. She beat another woman in the month-long runoff, which came to an end last night.
So LaToya Cantrell gets in the office, and then the IRS comes down and says, well, hold on, Madam Mayor, you owe us $95,000.
Mayor Cantrell is addressing her tax debt with the IRS. She and her husband reportedly owe the government more than $95,000 in unpaid taxes over a 6-year span.
This is an issue that has been disclosed by me personally and also being worked on personally. As it relates to city government and running, we have not misstepped at all, and there will be no missteps in the Cantrell administration, as we have routinely proven. As it relates to trust, I will say that the people of this city, they have a mayor that really gets it and who's experiencing challenges and difficulties her own self, and at the same time doing what it takes to meet the needs of people.
Now, under Cantrell's leadership, New Orleans became the murder capital of the United States.
Tonight, New Orleans is a city in crisis.
Police are looking for leads.
Extremely violent crime wave.
The teenage boy is now dead.
Shot and killed overnight.
Dubbed the murder capital of the country.
Now, to say crime is bad in New Orleans is an understatement. It's so bad that the sitting DA in New Orleans was carjacked with his mom in the car.
The Orleans Parish District Attorney's Office confirms DA Jason Williams and his mother are two of the latest victims of an armed carjacking, this one in the Lower Garden District. They say they were carjacked at gunpoint as Williams was helping his 78-year-old mother into her car.
This is your emergency.
This is District Attorney Jason Williams, and I was just carjacked at the corner of Race and Magazine Street.
Were any weapons involved?
Yes, 2 guns, 3 to 4 assailants.
Get out the car, Mama. Let me get my mom out the car. Come on. Come this way.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by
So under Cantrell's leadership, New Orleans has turned into Mad Max Thunderdome. Now, Mayor Cantrell decided that she wanted to fly around the country and decided to start flying first class. Now,
she was doing business for the city, flying to different locations.
So under Cantrell's leadership, New Orleans has turned into Mad Max Thunderdome. Now, Mayor Cantrell decided that she wanted to fly around the country and decided to start flying first class.
Now, she was doing business for the city, flying to different locations, trying to sign some deals or whatever. Now, the city's policy says is that if you're flying or traveling on the city's dime, you're supposed to try to get the cheapest airfare possible. And any upgrades to first class, business class, or whatever is on you. So they'll buy your ticket, right? A coach ticket or the cheapest ticket. And then if you want to upgrade it, you can pay the upgrade fee, right? But they'll pay for you to get there. If you want to take a first class flight, then you got to pay the difference. So this mayor was doing that. She was upgrading her flights to first class. And then some people in the city called her out and was like, well, hold on. You're supposed to be flying coach. If you're flying first class, you got to pay us that money back thing. And she said, no, she couldn't do it because of the safety issue, because she was a black woman and black women are essentially not safe in coach.
He insists that flying coach is unsafe for black women. Here's the quote. My travel accommodations are a matter of safety, not of luxury. As all women know, our health and safety are often disregarded, and we are left to navigate alone. Anyone who wants to question how I protect myself just doesn't understand the world black.
Mayor now says she will pay back the $30K for first class flights. Embattled New Orleans Mayor
Damn. The fuck? What's really going on? This is crazy. I don't know. All right. I guess this is I guess it's time to cut it. I guess it's time to cut it because this shit's just, it's just doing entirely too much right now. Y'all have a good night. I'm finna find out what the fuck is really going on with the stream, with this equipment. I shouldn't be doing this during the storm anyway. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a nice night. No ending song because the internet is interneting. I will see y'all next week. No, I will see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow for a gaming stream. Appreciate you for sliding through, Madam Citizen of the 912. This was fun, y'all. Peace.